we on? Okay. Thank you for joining me today. My name's Joe Fish, and today we're going to do a heart-healthy exercise class. We're going to be a combination of cardio today and strength training. And we're going to have some fun doing this class, and when you're done, you're going to feel great. Okay, so before we get started, we'll make sure you have some comfortable clothes on, some safe shoes, have some water nearby. We're going to have water breaks. And you don't need any weights for this class. This is going to be all body weight. But if you have weights and you want to use them, feel free to use them. Okay, and it's always a good idea to have your cell phone nearby in case you need help with anything. And make sure you have a sturdy chair. We're going to hold on to the chair, and you'll need that to sit in too. Okay, let's get started warming up. This is the beginning. We're going to roll the shoulders. Now remember, if you get tired, take a break. Listen to your bodies. If you need a drink of water, have a drink. Take a break whenever you need it and join back in. Let's roll our arms backwards now. If you need a break, take a break and join in whenever you feel ready. Let's go to the hips. Twist the hips. Now today's exercises you can do seated or standing. We're going to do some seated, some standing, but if you want to sit down and do some of the standing exercises, that's fine too. So we're loosening the hips up. You can get your legs into this too, get your knees into it. Okay, let's go to the arms. Up and down, up and down, up and down. This is stretching your back muscles, your shoulder muscles. Up and down, up and down. Let's do both arms into a Y and down, and up and down, up and down, and up and down, and let's march. I forgot to say, if any of these exercises or stretches that we do, if you get any pain, just don't do that exercise. So we're marching. You can swing your arms. If you need to hold on to your chair, you can hold on to your chair. Loosening up the knees and the legs. Let's march high. You might want to hold your chair for this one because we're trying to get the knee above the hips. If you don't need the chair, swing your arms too. We're warming up. And march. Okay, we're going to do some squats. Bend your knees. You might want to stay near your chair. Hold on. Bend your knees. Gently bending your knees down to where it's comfortable. And up and down and up and down, up and down and up and down and up. And march. Okay, we're taking this slow. Remember, this is just the warm-up. We're going to take a deep breath. Into the nose. And out through the mouth. And then up and down with the arms. You're just going to go up and down. Feel those shoulder blades going up and down. Up and down. And down. Let's do 3 more. Up and down. Loosening everything up and up and down, and march. Okay, another one for the legs. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. I'm just bending my knee and bending the other knee. Bending the knee, these are called butt kicks. You're going to bend your knee and bring it up as high as you can, but we're bending it gently. We don't want to go fast with this one. We're loosening the knee up. So we want to get all those muscles and ligaments and tendons that are in the knee, get those loosened up. And march. Okay, we're gonna march high again. Swing the arms. Okay, that's the warm-up. We're going to go into our first cardio session now. This is to get your heart rate up, and we're going to have some fun with it. So we're going to do some boxing. Keep your arms up, and we're going to jab, jab, cross, cross up to the chest and the back. We're going to do an uppercut, and then a bob and a weave. So see if you can stay with me. We're going to go, here we go, jab, jab, cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, bob, and weave, jab, jab, cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, bob, and weave, jab, jab, cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, bob, and weave, and let's march. Now, don't worry if you get confused and you're crossing when you should be uppercutting, that's okay. The idea is just to get as many joints moving as we can. These are called compound exercises when we're using a lot of joints. Jab, jab, cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, bob, and weave. Jab, jab, cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, bob, and weave. Jab, jab, cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, bob, and weave, and march. Okay, we're going to do that a couple of more times. If you get tired, you just take a break. So the marching is called an active rest. Kind of an oxymoron. You can just rest if you want. You don't have to march. Okay, here we go for the next round. Here we go. Jab, jab, going a little faster. Cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, bob, and weave. Jab, jab, cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, bob, and weave. Jab, jab, cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, bob, and weave, and march. You're doing great. We're going to do this one more time if you can. If you're tired, take a break. Are you ready? Round 4, last round. Walk, jab, jab, cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, bob, and weave. Jab, jab, cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, bob, and weave. Jab, jab, cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, bob, and weave. Let's do one more for this one. Jab, cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut, bob, and weave. Okay. Whew. Let's sit down. Take a little break. All right. We're ready for the next thing. This is going to be strength training, but if you have weights, you can use them, but you don't need them because we're going to row our boat. It's a beautiful day on the lake today. Might be a little cold where you are, but it's beautiful out. And we're going to row our boat, reach out and pull back and reach out. Feel those shoulder blades pinch together and all those back muscles flex. We're going to do 12 of these. I think that's 4, 5. And reaching out, pulling back. Keep your arms up about chest height and back. So make believe you're going through water so you can feel those muscles flex. When you pull back, there's resistance from the water. And out. And I think that's 10. And out. And 11. One more. And 12. Good job. Let's float around out here for a while. You can lean back in your chair. And we're going to do our leg raises now. I'm going to keep my foot off the ground and raise my leg up and down. We're going to do 10 of these. Up and down. Tighten your tummy muscles while we're doing this. 3, down. 4, and down. Up and down. 6, and down. Now I'm feeling this in my quad muscle And you're gonna feel it a little in your hip too. 8, 2 more, 9, and try to keep that foot off the floor, and 10. Good job. Let's take a deep breath. Okay, other side, here we go. Up and down. You don't have to get that leg straight. You can if you can, get it as straight as you can. Some people may just bring it this high, and that's fine too. And 6, and 7. Tight tummy, 8. Leaning back in the chair, 9. 1 more, 10. Great job. Okay, we're floating out here in the lake. Let's get to shore. Reach out with those oars and pull back. Gonna take about 12 more strokes to get back. 2, and out. 3, and out. Remember, if you get tired, you can float around a little bit, and the rest of us will pull you in. But see if you can get all 12 strokes in. Reaching out, pulling back through that water. And I lost count. We're up to 9 already. 10. 2 more. 11. When you pull back, tighten those tummy muscles. And 12. Okay, we made it to shore. You know what that means. Time to ride our bikes. All right, we're gonna warm up one leg. 1, hold on to your chair and lean back. 3, we're gonna do about 8 circles with the leg. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's do the other side. 1, 2, tighten your tummy muscles again. Whenever you have a leg off the floor, or both legs off the floor, you're using your core muscles to support you. So this is a good chance to tighten your tummy muscles. 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay, let's take another deep breath. Because that was only the warm-up. Now we're really gonna ride our bike. Okay, we're gonna, if you can, lift both feet off the floor. If that's uncomfortable, do one leg at a time and keep the other one on the floor. But if you can get both feet off the floor, we're gonna ride our bike. We're gonna do 12 revolutions. And we're gonna go just on a nice flat surface. 3, we're not going uphill today. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going downhill now. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. Oh, my legs are burning. Your legs should be burning a little bit. Get up, move them around. Okay, and we're getting ready for the next cardio session here. We're gonna get your heart rate up again. That was a little bit of strength training for the legs, in the chest, in the back. Now we're going to do some dance moves. Do you remember Disco and John Travolta? This is one that we're gonna do out like that, and the other side, out and out. And we're going to reach and step in and reach and step out. Okay, you ready to go with this? We're gonna start with just reaching. 1, 2, 3, alternating reaches. Reaching out, getting those knees and legs into it. A few more, out, 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 out. And we're gonna go up, 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 up. Reaching. Reaching up, up, up. Let's go forward. Out, out, out. This is for the shoulders. Out, 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 out. Let's swim. Swimming. Okay, we're getting the arms, getting a good workout from the arms here. And back. Backstroke. Down, up, up, down, down, up, break, here come the dance moves. We're gonna march a little, then we're gonna step out to the side and reach and back and reach and back. Watch your balance doing this. You can do 5 of these, 5, and march. Okay, other side, reach and back, reach and back. You're doing great. 3 and back, 4 and back, 5 and back, and march. Okay, now we're gonna put one leg out and the opposite arm. This is like disco. Here we go. I think some people are laughing. And march. All right, that side was easy. Let's see if we can do the other side. Ready? Oh, okay. Let's get coordinated, Joe. Reaching out. Disco. Out with the leg, out with the arm. 2 more. 1, 2. That leg's getting tired from being supportive. March wide. March in. March wide again. And in. Okay, you might want to hold on to your chair for these next moves. Heel, toe, heel, toe. 3, 4, 5. Little balance exercise, little balance dancing. Let's do the other side. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. March. We're going to finish up with that reach to the side. Here we go. 1, back, 2, back, 3, back. 1 more, 5, and march. Other side. 1, back, 2, back, 3, back, 4, back, 5. Okay. Whew. Let's sit down. We've got our cardio, we've got our heart racing there. Now I hope you remembered, if you got tired, I didn't say it, but if you get tired, take a break. And let's take a nice deep breath after that. And blow it out. All right, we're going to strengthen the lower leg muscles. The first one we're going to do, we're going to raise the toes up. So this is the anterior tibialis muscle. It's right out here on your shin. You're going to raise the toes and put them down 10 times. Up, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So that's the muscle that allows you to flex your foot, so that when we walk, we raise our toe and we don't trip. Okay, now we're going to work a muscle in the back. It's called the soleus. This biggest muscle in the back of your calf, and it connects to your heel. We're going to raise our heels up and down. Now this feels like your calf muscle is working, but it's your soleus is working too. You work that muscle by having the knees bent. 4, heels up, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Okay, we're going back to the toes. And turn sideways so you can see me here. Toes up and down, up and down. 3, push your heels into the ground. If you want to press on your knees, on the top of your legs a little. 7, around 8, 9, 10. Okay, so remember when I start talking, sometimes I forget what number I'm on, so we might do 9, we might do 11, but it's going to be around 10. Okay, we're going to do 10 heel raises again. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Pressing the toe into the ground. 4, 5. You should feel your calves tightening up. 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Okay, I want to do something for your bone density now. There's research that shows if you stomp your foot 4 or 5 times, hard enough to crush a can, that it strengthens your bones. If you have osteoporosis, could help slow it down. If you don't have it, it could help prevent it. So we're going to stomp one foot 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the other foot. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to do that again. Now, if you're doing this in the middle of the night, if you're watching this show in the middle of the night and you have people living downstairs, wait till the morning to do these. But here we go, we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 5. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 5. Very good. All right, now I want to do something for lower body power. Everyone knows that we lose muscle strength as we get older. And that's why we keep exercising to maintain what we have and maybe to build some new muscle. But we also lose power. And power is the ability to put velocity or put speed behind your strength. So you could be strong, but you might not be able to move fast. So we want to be able to move our legs fast so that if we trip, we can get a foot out there to catch us. If we have to get out of the way of something, we can get out of the way. We can move our legs fast enough. So we're going to go up and down fast with our feet, just to remind our brain that we can still move fast. Here we go. And rest. Good job. Everyone likes that. Everyone usually smiles after we do this foot stomping. It brings us back to playground days, I think. Here we go, round 2. And rest. Okay, let's take a deep breath. One more time, here we go. And rest. I lost my coordination at the end there, but that's okay. All right, let's take a water break. If you have a little bit of water, this is a good time to take a break. And remember, you can stop and have a water break whenever you want. But you should always have a bottle of water when you're exercising. Have a bottle with you. Or a cup. All right. What's next? Cardio, more cardio. I told you this was going to be heart healthy day today. Okay, we're going to do a few different jumping jacks. We're going to do squat down and come up, and squat down and come up. So it's like a jumping jack, but we're not going to jump. If your legs get tired, just do the arms. If you just want to do the arm part of this, you can. But when you do the knees and the arms, the legs and the arms, you're doing what we call a compound exercise. The more joints you move, the more energy you burn, and the more muscles you're using. So that's what makes it cardio healthy. We're not focusing just on one muscle. We're using the hips, the knees, the shoulders, and the arms and the elbows, all the muscles. Here we go. We're going to do jumping jacks. 1, 2. We're going to do 12 of these if you can. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in March. So we want to do between 8 and 12. If you get to 8 and you're tired, you stop. When we stop, you don't have to march. You can just take a break. Remember, this is an active rest if you're marching. Okay, next one we're going to do is called clap jack or a seal jack. We're going to squat down, come up, and it doesn't matter if you clap coming up or going down. Maybe up, down, up, down. 5, like a seal. You can make noise. That's around 9. Stop if you're tired. 11, and one more. Okay, boy, that was loud. And march. You're doing great. Here we go. Take a deep breath. And march some more. If you're starting to sweat, that's okay. That means you're getting a lot of exercise. Okay, next one. Gonna reach up and watch your balance on this one. You might want to keep your chair close. Reach up and clap under your leg. And then the other leg. If you can't get under your leg, if you can't get that knee high enough, just clap on the outside of your knee. But if you can get your hands under your legs, that's good. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stop if you're tired. And 12 in march. All right. You're doing great. We're going to finish this one up. Do you remember Groucho Marx? This is a fun one. Remember Groucho? He had the cigar, and he stood like this. He walked like this in kind of a half squat. All right, we're going to walk around 12 times like this. You don't have to hold the cigar, but it looks funnier if you do. And you can just go side to side. You're in that half squat. Let's go around again. Okay, I know you're all laughing at me now. You probably didn't do it and you just laughed at me. That's healthy too. Let's take a deep breath. We're going to sit down again. We're going to do some tummy exercises. Time to work those core muscles. First one we're going to do, let's sit down and relax first. Lean back in your chair. Just take another deep breath. All right, lean back in your chair. Stick your legs out. We're going to go up and down. Called flutter kicks. Tighten your tummy muscles. If you want to bring your back off the chair a little, you're going to feel them tighten up, but you can lean back. Just make sure those are tight. Up and down. Up, 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 up. We're going to do about 5 more. I know you could go all day, but I'm getting tired. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, rest. Okay. The next one we're going to do is crunches. I want you to sit out on your chair. Lean back, but don't touch the back of the chair. Tighten your tummy muscles and stop you, or just barely touch it. And then relax and come forward. You don't have to go down here. Put your arms on your legs. I don't want you to bend your back too much. Just there. I'm going to do 10 of those at your own speed. Now your feet might come off the floor. And back. And forward. And tighten up. Going back. Hold it. And forward. Blow out. And back. And I think I'm up to 6. And back. And 7. And back. 8, and back, and 9. One more, I've got one more, and tighten up and relax. Okay. All right, we're going to do something. So that was what a muscle called the rectus abdominis. That was for the six-pack that we all have in there. And now we're going to do something for that girdle that goes around us, the transverse abdominis. Going to sit as tall as you can and pull in your belly button. Nope. Just suck it in. And hold it for 5 seconds. And relax. Now, if you were a yogi, I think they might say, pull your belly button to meet your spine. We're not going that far. Let's suck it in again. Now, when I say suck in your belly button, I don't mean take a big breath. I want you to keep breathing, but just pull your belly button in and hold it for 5 seconds and relax. Now, I know people that do this when they stop at a red light. It'll give you a flat tummy. When you stop at a red light, suck it in. Let's do it again. And they hold it until the light turns green. Something to do while you're sitting waiting for a red light. And relax. Okay, we're going to do a few more of those. We're going to suck it in. Now guys, if you're having a hard time with this, this is like you're at the beach and a pretty girl walks by. You pull it right in. There you go. And relax. We're going to do two more. Two more, just like that. Pull in your belly button. You're going to feel those lower abs. You're going to feel like it's coming from the lower abs, but right around your belly button. And one more. Just pull it in. Remember, we're breathing. I'm still breathing. You're tempted to hold your breath when you do this, but keep breathing and relax. Okay. You might have felt it around the side, because when you pull it in like that, you're pulling that muscle all tight. You may have felt something on the sides. That's good. That means that you were hitting that muscle. Okay, we're going to do something else. Now, the back side is your core too. Your butt is your core. So we're going to exercise the glutes. But we're going to do that by standing up and mostly sitting down. So let's do this, and then we'll work the side muscles. So we're going to stand up any way you need to. Use the arms of the chair, put your hands on your legs, and we're going to sit down, slowly sit down in the chair. Like there's a lemon meringue pie on that chair. You don't want to make it plop and make it messy. Just sit gently into that pie. So that was a lot of backside muscles you're using there, the hamstrings, the glutes, and your abs to go up and down. Now, let's practice getting up, because you can hold the arms of the chair and push up. That's using all your upper body. The idea is to get your legs stronger in these classes. So you can use your arms on your legs, then you're using half legs, half upper body to get up. If you can just stand up using just your legs, that's the best. That will give you stronger legs. And it's something you might have to work towards. So let's practice that. I want you to lean back in your chair, get your back off the chair, scooch out around the front, lean back, come forward. When your nose is over your toes, make sure your toes are behind your knees. If your feet are out here, it's not going to work. I can't get up if my feet are out there. I need my feet behind my knees, and I'm going to lean back. When my nose is over my toes, I'm going to push those legs into the ground. And you're going to feel all those muscles push you up. Push your feet right into the ground. And then sit back down, remember, into that pie, gently. Know where your chair is, though, when you sit down. Let's do that 2 more times. Going forward, push your feet into the ground. Good job. Might take practice, and down slowly. So really what we're doing here is practicing going up and down, but the down part is really important. Let's do it again. Nose over the toes, push the feet into the ground. And then down slowly into that pie. A lot of falls, not a lot, I don't know how many, but some falls are caused by people plopping down into a chair. And sometimes in the bathroom, plopping onto a toilet. If you plop down and you miss it, you're going to end up between the toilet and the wall, and then that's not good. So you don't want to plop down. Let's go one more time. So you want to push your feet into the ground, stand up, and then down gently. Know where your chair is, know where you're sitting, and sit gently into that pie. Great job. All right, that's something you can practice. Oh, we have to do to the side bends, these obliques. So we're sitting tall in the chair. So when I say sit tall, what I mean is get your back off of the back of the chair and straighten your spine out. Oh, we're just gonna lean. We're not doing that, that's the final stretch. Lean to the side, and then let's lean to the other side. So if you had weights, you could use weights for this, and then raise up. You're gonna do 10 of those. This is 3. Tighten your tummy muscles, and that will tighten these oblique muscles. 4. This will take care of those love handles. 5. And 6. And other side, 7. Reaching down and then lifting up using these muscles here. And down and lift using those side muscles. 8. This is where the mind-muscle connection. And one more, tighten your abs and lift up using this midsection and those obliques. Okay. All right, what do we have next? We're gonna do some ballads. Let's stand up. It's time for some ballads. All right, I'm going to do a regular stance. Just stand with your feet apart. Know where your chair is at all times for this one. I like to keep my hand on my chair like my fingers are on piano keys, but they're not making any noise. But for this one, I don't really need it. My feet are apart. I want you to put a finger about 8 inches in front of your face and turn your head slowly to the side. Stare at that finger. This is called a gaze exercise. Then go back. Stare at the finger with your eyes and turn to the side till it's in your peripheral vision. Let's go back to the middle. Now, if you get dizzy doing this, don't do it. Hold on to your chair and back to the middle because it's a little confusing to your brain. Other side, slowly and back to the middle because your body's moving, but your vision is stationary. Your vision is fixed on something that isn't moving. One more time to the side and back to the middle. Okay, we're going to try a little harder. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see my feet. This is called a staggered stance. Now my feet aren't beside each other. There's one forward and one back. I'm not heel to toe. But we're going to stand like that. See if you can stand like that. Now if you find this easy, we're going to do about 15 or 20 seconds like this. If you find this easy, then you can look up at the ceiling, you can turn your head. It makes it more difficult. See if you can stand like that. Now the easiest way is to look at something about 8 feet in front of you. Let's do the other side. Looking at something about 8 feet in front of you. We stand like this for about 15 or 20 seconds. If it's too easy, remember you can do that, turn your head, make it more difficult. Okay, let's go back to the first side. We get 2 tries in each of these. Okay, you're doing great. Here we go. All right, the next one, a little more difficult. Now we're going heel to toe. Again, make sure you know where your chair is. 15 seconds of heel to toe. Whoa, I'm a little wobbly today. Now if you're on a carpet, that's an unstable surface, so this is a little more difficult for you if you're standing on a carpet. Okay, let's do the other leg, heel to toe. So I know where my chair is. My fingers are over the chair, so my brain knows I'm safe. And again, for some of you, you're going to find this easy. Here's where, let's do a heel to toe again. Here's where you can look up at the ceiling, you can turn your head. About 15 seconds. One more. Switching feet. Now remember, this is just practice. We're just practicing balancing. We're trying to use stability muscles that we don't always use so that they're getting stronger. So you have muscles getting stronger, you have your brain connecting to those muscles saying, yeah, okay, this is, if I'm in this situation, those are the muscles that I'm going to use. So we're just working on mind-muscle connection and strengthening some muscles. Okay, the grand finale, you know what that is. This is the 1 foot. So you can stand on 1 foot. I put the other toe on the floor and raise it up. And we're going to try and do 15, 20 seconds. And again, if you find this easy, there's some yogis out there that can stand like this all day, or Tai Chi people. You can look at the ceiling, you can turn your head. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to look at the floor in front of me. Here we go. Other side. Isn't this peaceful? Okay. All right. We're going to do that one more time on the first foot. And remember, if you're practicing this, if you practice it where you don't have carpet, maybe in the kitchen, make sure you have a counter nearby, something to hold on to. Okay. You can stand on 1 foot while you're near a counter and brush your teeth. Or someone told me the other day they stood on 1 foot and washed the dishes. Well, they really just pushed the button on the dishwasher, but I guess that counts. Okay. All right, good job. All right, so what's next? Next, we're going to cool down. So now we're going to sit down. We're going to do some stretches. It's time to relax. All right. Let's take a deep breath and blow it out. Let's do that again. And we're going to lean to the side. Now you use a lot of muscles today. We're putting one hand down and the other hand over your head. Push that hand down, the one that's going down, and you'll feel a little more stretch on the side here. And the other side. Used a lot of muscles today, and now we're going to stretch them out and relax them. All right, let's give ourselves a hug. Reach around, grab your shoulders. This opens the back up, stretches the back muscles. And it feels good to have a hug. Okay, other side. Arm over. Okay. Let's stretch the chest muscles. Put our fists together, and we're going to pull our elbows back. Take a deep breath. Push your chest out. And then come forward and blow out. Let's do that 3 more times. Deep breath, elbows back, and 2 more. So when you open your chest up like this, it helps your breathing, you'll sleep better, your digestion will be better. Last one, deep breath. Okay. All right, we're going to do our shoulders next. We're going to go up with the shoulders, then pinch them back, pinch the shoulder blades together, then push them down. Let's do that 3 more times. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. And 1 more. Shoulders up, shoulders back, and then push them down. Stay in that good posture, down position, and turn your palms out. Try to turn your thumbs towards the back wall. Push your chest out, tuck your chin in. This is stretching a little muscle. Goes from your shoulder to your chest. Pec minor muscle. Okay, and come back. You can do that every day. Just turn your hands out and push your chest out a little. And try to stretch that muscle, because that's a muscle that it shortens up and it keeps us rounded, because everything we do is in front of us. We're eating, we're working the computer, we're reading, we're driving. That muscle never gets stretched. It's always short. So when you go back, when you twist like that, it stretches and it helps your posture. So that's a good exercise you can do every day. Turn your thumbs back. Okay, another one for the shoulders. Let's put our arm out. Bring that hand over your opposite shoulder and pull your elbow in. We're stretching the tricep and some of the shoulder muscles too. And let's do the other side. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. Arm out over the opposite shoulder and pull it in. Now we're holding these stretches about 15 seconds, 10 or 15 seconds. You can hold them up to 30 seconds. If you find one that you like, you can hold it 20, 30 seconds. That's fine, and you can do that, you can do stretches every day. All right, we're going to do the hands. Let's go up and down, up and down, up and down, and up and down. And then we're going to go up, and I'm putting my 2 palms together, and I'm pulling back, so I'm bending my hand a little bit. I don't want to pull on the fingers, those are very gentle. And you want to stretch under the wrist. You're feeling a stretch under the wrist. You're pulling all the nerves and muscles and ligaments that are under there, especially the nerves that are under there. You're stretching those out. Okay, let's do the other side. Pull back, arm out straight. If you're not feeling the stretch, push your arm out a little straighter. Okay, we're going to do the back of the hand now. On the back, we're going to pull on the back of the hand or the fingers. What we're doing is stretching the top of the arm. Feel stretch on the top of the arm. And the other side. Hand down, pull back gently on the top of the hand. Okay. All right, time to get down into the lower body. We're going to stretch the hips. Push back a little so you can see me. I'm going to cross my leg. Now, if you're on a soft chair, this is difficult. So I don't want to cross it like this. I want to cross it like this. I'm going to sit as tall as I can, stretch my back, and pull my knee to the opposite shoulder. You're going to feel a stretch down here. So this muscle connects from your back to your leg, and we're trying to stretch it. So you need to stretch your leg, stretch your back, and pull your leg a little bit. Okay, if you can't get into that position, if that's uncomfortable, grab your shin or grab under your leg and just raise your knee above your hip. That'll stretch your hip too. Now let's do the other side. If you can get into this position, sit as tall as you can, and we're pulling that knee across. Now you might feel a little pain here, but that's a big muscle we're stretching. Okay, all right, let's go to the ankles. You're going to take one ankle and turn it. Let's turn it 10 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 times the other direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do the other ankle. I'm going to hold my knee when I do these. I should have done it on the other side too, because I don't want my knee going in a circle. I just want my ankle going in a circle. And the other way. 1, 2, 3. Your knee is for support, and your ankle is for mobility. 9, 10. So if your ankle gets stiff and can't be mobile, then your knee ends up trying to go in circles and do the job of your ankle, and you end up with knee problems. Your knee's just supposed to go front and back mostly. The ankle is for mobility. All right. Okay, I want to try something. I want to show you something a friend of mine showed me the other day. All right. Try this. You can turn your toe, turn your ankle counterclockwise. This is with your right leg. Turn your ankle counterclockwise, and then turn your finger clockwise, and my ankle just stops. My ankle won't go counterclockwise when my finger's going clockwise. But I can do it with the left hand, counterclockwise with the toe, and clockwise, well, I have a hard time with that one too. But the right side, I don't think that's scientific, but I can't do it. I can't do opposite on the right side. So just something to think about. Okay. All right. We're going to sit back, and let's stretch our legs now. Stretch and flex and stretch and flex and stretch and flex and stretch and flex. Okay. Let's stand up. All right. So we exercised. We used a lot of muscles today. I think we stretched almost all of them, and I expect that we'll all feel great the rest of the day now. Let's take a deep breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Blow all the air out. Keep blowing. Keep blowing. And let's do it again. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now we're going to stretch every muscle in the body. Every muscle. Reach for the sky and wiggle your fingers and wave goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Great job today. Thank you all for joining me. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.